squad in the summer with midfield. It's obviously well known that you're looking at midfield. Are you conscious of clubs putting a premium on targets that you have? So they might have a price in mind, but if you can call them, they will add something on because they know Liverpool need midfielders. And what would you do in that situation if people are trying to overprice you?
We cannot buy the player then. They're overpriced, then we cannot do it. That's how it is. We will bring in players. We will bring in players. I'm pretty sure that we bring the players we want and the players who will help us. I'm pretty confident that we never know 100% until they're signed. But that's not new to us. And that some clubs might try that. I don't know. But there's, let me say it like this: if you go, you identify a position or something like that, and then you have not only one option on a position. So that means if then there should all be good. To be honest, really good. Of course, you might have a favorite or stuff like this, but if the other club is then doesn't want to sell or somebody else will pay the price, then we cannot go with that. But it's not. Usually we got the players we wanted, and if we want them, and we can. That one thing is then can we afford them, and then they are here. That's how it is. Don't think too much about that, to be honest.
Just kind of on that subject, the finish you're having and getting back into form, and do you think that will help with competition for players when you're convincing them to come here to show that it's not been your best season, but you're starting to go back the right way again now?
Everything is important. Let's, as an example, Curtis Jones. So, it is not his fault that it was a catastrophic season for him, because he was injured. And I agree, no one knew. He didn't know when it happened. It was like, oh, yeah, I feel something, but I had worse things when the muscle was painful or whatever, and then make a scan and said, oh, that's out for 4 months. And then you sit there and wait. So, but then, of course, cannot play, blah, blah, blah. But while he's not playing, people think, okay, forget him or whatever. Now he's playing good. It's playing good. Of course, each positive performance we have now helps us, helps the players, because we cannot just replace the whole team and think that everything, you have first, how I understand life is, if you have a problem, you sort it better here and now, because if you just move on, you have the same problem. So we have to give the boys a frame where they can perform, because I see them every day. I know they want to perform. It's not that they say, I cannot do that anymore, I cannot do that anymore. It's not like that. We were not able to do it, that's true. But for a long period. But that's very important, and we will find a frame where the boys can shine again. That's definitely, that's much more likely for them to be the best version of themselves again. And that's what we always try. And so everything what we do well now will help us for the next season. And nobody knows, again, where we'll end up or whatever, but these 5 games already, like the reaction in moments, and not the full games. It's not that I'm thinking, oh my God, we couldn't have played better. No, not at all. But the signs I saw are really promising, and I'm happy with that. And then another 4 games, and then break, and then proper preseason, we will be stronger.